What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a Doordash cheat codes video for the year 2025 because the year 2024 is coming to an end pretty soon. And in today's economy, it is hard to be a Doordash driver. I've been doing Doordash a little bit lately, and just the orders that I see nowadays compared to when I was doing it full-time, it's not even comparable. When I first started, it was $7 minimum for orders. Nowadays, you're lucky to see a $7 order even come in at all. So today I'm going to give you guys 7 tips on how I think you guys can make more money and be more strategic about your DoorDash delivering. So tip number 1 is placement where you dash. If you are often in an urban area and there is no restaurants around you, you want to be by the restaurant. Whoever is closest to the restaurant, I don't care what DoorDash says, let's say they tell you to get a 100% acceptance rate and you'll get all the orders. No, don't listen to them. Whoever's closest to the restaurant is going to serve DoorDash's bottom line, and that is getting orders to people as quickly and efficiently as possible. So if you have a 10% acceptance rate and you are parked in front of 7-Eleven and a 7-Eleven order comes in, they're going to give you that option first to take that order versus the person who's a mile away and has a 100% acceptance rate. That's just the reality. The business is going to operate in what is best for the business. Tip number 2 is the time that you are dashing. The time that you're dashing is crucial because if you're dashing in the middle of the night when no one's ordering food, obviously you're not going to make any money. It's just not a good idea, and you don't really want to deal with like the low-grade customers who are probably drunk and wasted anyways at 2 in the morning. Don't do it. Just do lunchtime and do dinner time. Tip number 3, my signature is casual dashing. This is how my YouTube channel got popular back in the day. I own a footwear company and I own a stunt show. And a lot of the times I have to do errands throughout the day, running around the city of Las Vegas. And if I can do a DoorDash order, I'm in the middle of something, not doing this order. From Petco. Anyways, if I can do a couple DoorDash orders on the way to the things that I was already going to do that day and not add any extra miles to my car, I'm going to do it that way, because one thing you want to stay away from is adding extra miles to your car, and we'll talk about that in one of the next tips. Tip number 4 is selecting orders strategically and just set a standard for yourself. My standard was always do $1 a mile. It depends on, like, I always had rather expensive cars for being a DoorDash driver, so I try to stay above $1 a mile. If you guys have a Prius or something that is more generous towards putting miles on the car, then maybe you can set it at 50 cents a mile. It is what you want to make it. So you got to choose your own adventure, basically. Tip number 5 is being a DoorDash driver is like running up an escalator going the opposite direction. Sure, you're making money, but at the same time that you're making money, you are also losing money because you have to pay taxes, you have to pay for your wear and tear on your car, and those things add up. So if you're not strategic about the orders you take, like for example, let's say an order takes you really far, like you're at the end of your day and you're about to do one more order. You probably don't want to take one order that takes you 10 miles away from your house and then you got to drive 10 miles back. Probably not a good idea. Try to keep it efficient. Slow is steady and steady is fast. Also, you want to save gas. Don't be driving around super fast because now you're just wasting your time. As a DoorDash driver, man, I should have put this thing on silent for a second. As a DoorDash driver, if you are just speeding everywhere with how much gas is nowadays, like I live in Las Vegas and it's like $3.60 right now, you want to be strategic on how you drive. Don't be speeding around all over the place, getting like 10 miles per gallon, because at that point, you're like losing all of the money that you could be making. Tip number 6 is, in my opinion, don't do the challenges. To get to those challenges of like, if you do 20 orders within a certain time period, they're going to fill those 20 orders with so many BS orders that you shouldn't have taken in the first place. By the time you get to that bonus that they're going to give you, it's just not worth it, in my opinion. There's been a handful of times that I've tried to do the challenges, in my opinion, just running around all over the place doing BS orders, it's just not worth it to get to those challenges. In my opinion, man, I'm missing all the good orders right now doing this video. But that goes on to one of the next tips that I wanted to give you guys. Is tip number 6 is have other things that you're doing. When I was a full-time DoorDash driver, this YouTube channel that I have started making more money than I was even able to make as a DoorDash driver. So if you could do other things, like run other businesses or side hustle stuff, like if you're really good at credit cards and like strategic with your money, that's some of the other things I talk about on this YouTube channel. So also, quick pause, if you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys subscribe for more tips and stuff on other things as well. Try to listen to audiobooks. Make yourself a better human being while you're sitting around, because there's a lot of times that you're just going to be sitting around doing absolutely nothing. And the more you are strategic about your time, the better you're off, the better you're going to be off later down the line. I literally built a 7-figure business off of doing DoorDash and taking out giant personal loans. So it is possible for anyone who is watching this video to be a millionaire in just a few years. Trust me, you can do it. Tip number 7 is to talk to customers if something goes bad. Let's put ourselves in the customer's shoes. If something happens and they have to wait extra long, but it's not your fault, let them know, like, hey, the restaurant is taking a really long time. And it's not often that you get tips, but it is going to be possible that you will get a tip in this case, because they now feel for you. You're doing extra work for them, and also you're not going to get a bad rating from them. Just let them know, hey, just a heads up, the restaurant's taking a while to get this order done. I'll be there as soon as I possibly can be. The customer will appreciate it. So just, those are my 7 tips for DoorDash drivers nowadays. Again, it is hard to be a delivery driver nowadays, especially full-time with the way inflation has gone. I used to do orders to Chipotle. Like, I would come to Chipotle. Chipotle cost $9.25 back in the day for what I would get. I just went there. It is $13.50. DoorDash drivers make less money nowadays than they were way back in the day. So, like, inflation's gone up, wages have gone down. You got to smarten up and learn other skills. So that's like the number one thing I would tell people, is try to learn other skills, because being a delivery driver nowadays, it's just not it. So if you guys enjoy this video, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel and possibly share it with friends if you know any other delivery drivers who can use some of these tips and stuff. And again, subscribe for many other things. We talk about how to get healthier on the channel, how to get wealthier using credit cards and other business strategies. So thank you guys for watching. Again, my name is Tanner Markley. If you want to support me, go check out my footwear company, offaccessathletics.com. We'll see you guys the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.